Send her forth from the holy heavens, and from the throne of your glory send her, that she may lay at my side, and that I may learn what is pleasing to you. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verses 10. This is one verse that was given to me by my mom at a very young age, and she had asked me to pray to the Holy Spirit while reciting this verse every time before I could start studying. And so at that point of time, I used to say this and I used to pray to the Holy Spirit only because my mom asked me to, and I did believe in the Holy Trinity, as in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, but never had the in-depth faith about the Holy Spirit being an actual person who could communicate God's will to us in our own terms, in a language that we would understand. And over time, I've had many instances in my life, and one of the vivid experience that I recollect is during my 5th grade computer exam. It was a fill in the blank. I remember that. I don't remember the question, but I do remember that after reading it once, I was perplexed. I was stuck, and I was adamant on getting the answer and then moving on to the further questions. So what happened is, I just asked the Holy Spirit. At that point, I just prayed saying, Holy Spirit, please give me the answer. And I did this only because my mom told me that if you pray to the Holy Spirit, everything that you possibly could wish for would come true, provided you ask and pray to the Holy Spirit. And so I thought, why not? Let me just try asking the Holy Spirit. And then the next time, as soon as I started reading the question, particular word that happened to be the answer to the question popped up. It just came to my mind, which was URL. And at that time, I wasn't sure if that was the answer. And so as I kept reading the question, the same word seemed to come to my mind, and I had decided to just write it down since that was the only word that I could get in my head and nothing else. So I thought, why not give it a shot? But once the exam got over and I was discussing the answers with my friends, I had realized that that was actually the answer to the question. And so I had realized that day that the Holy Spirit just talks to you, just like your friend, like your best friend, in fact. And although it may seem a little overrated, but the Holy Spirit just amazes you in ways you would never imagine. And there have been many experiences further on, but another important one was during my 12th boards, because it was an MCQ and I was again confused with the options. But then I had decided between 2 options, I feel, but again, I was confused, and at that point of time, I did have a close relationship with the Holy Spirit that grew over, praying and believing in the Holy Spirit being an actual person. And so what happened is, I asked the Holy Spirit to help me discern out of all the 4 options as to what could be the right answer. And this is how the Holy Spirit helped me. The Holy Spirit helped me eliminate each of the options until I landed at the correct option. So during my bio exam, it was the question, okay, I don't remember the question, but again, the Holy Spirit told me that, okay, if you select this option, this is the possibility, and that's not true. And then the Holy Spirit helped me relate all the topics that I had studied and thus arrive at the right answer, and that's what helped me. And the Holy Spirit and even Mother Mary, I remember that I had asked the Holy Spirit, and at the same time I prayed to Mother Mary. I started reciting Remember, Most Gracious Virgin Mary, that is prayer of Saint Bernard, and immediately the answer just flashed, or just came to my mind again, the same experience that I had had during my 5th grade exam. And so I decided to look for the answer within the options, and yes, it was right there. And so I went ahead with it with full confidence, and in all those MCQs that I'd asked the Holy Spirit for His help, He had helped me abundantly, and it was very easy. There was no confusion after I had prayed, like I said, because He helped me eliminate the options, discern the right answer. And I was convinced even then that, as you grow close to God, the Holy Spirit's voice becomes even more audible, even more clearer. It's like you talk to a person every day in your life. You update this person about your life, so he's informed on what's happening in your life, and that's when you know that you are growing close to Him. And He will help you no matter whatever situation you are stuck in. He's always there. And even before starting this voice message, I'd pray to the Holy Spirit in such a way that I could talk spontaneously and just be able to deliver my experiences and talk about him more and more. So I'm grateful for that. And I hope this will benefit students of my age who are just who are still studying and still are in need of wisdom from above. So do reach out to the Holy Spirit. He's ever available. You just have to make sure that you are leading a good life that is in accordance with His will. Yes, and then pray to the Holy Spirit. He's always there for us.